Hi Cancer, how are you? I hope you're doing well. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nina or Sinfulpluto, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy. So if you haven't noticed, I did take a break last week from doing any videos just because of personal reasons, but I'm back and I'm excited, so yeah. So this week we're going to be going over what you should be expecting for the week of July 29th. This is going to apply to Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Sidereal and Tropical. So make sure to go ahead and check both, okay? Alright, so remember that this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone, alright? If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. But I would advise you to check back by the end of the week to see if anything has come into fruition, because sometimes we lack a little bit of awareness or we don't see what is coming or what is manifesting. So make sure to check back this week if it didn't resonate with you. And if it still doesn't resonate by then it just wasn't for you. But let's go ahead and get started, okay? So what is in store for Cancer the week of July 29th? What's in store for Cancer the week of July 29th? What is in store for Cancer the week of July 29th? I got a card. It popped out. Alrighty, so we have the Six of Wands reversed. So this could either signify someone being very prideful or just someone who's not getting enough attention or who's not being recognized. I have the King of Pentacles reversed, so I'm going to say this is more so of a pride thing. You could be dealing with an earth sign. I have the Knight of Wands. And I have the Five of Cups reversed, and then under that I have the Nine of Cups reversed. Not the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So obstacles and shit. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So again, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but this could also just signify your own energy. I feel that with this King of Pentacles reversed, maybe some of you are being a little bit selfish, not really thinking in the best interest of others, but more so thinking in your own best self-interest. You're not really being considerate. You could also just be very stingy. I feel that money could be an issue for you in the sense that you don't want to spend any of it. You don't want to give it to anyone. You don't want to let anyone borrow your money. You're kind of just being selfish in that sense. You're being a little bit inconsiderate. You don't want to share your own treasure, maybe because you're scared of losing it. And I feel like it's all coming from a mindset of lacking something, of not wanting to lack anything. And because of that, you might end up, you might end up actually manifesting that for yourself. So just be mindful of that. And with the Six of Wands reversed, I feel like there's a lot of pride going on here. I feel like some of you don't want to acknowledge your own faults as a person. You don't want to acknowledge your own selfishness or your own pride, your own ego. With the Knight of Wands, I feel like, again, there's a little bit of immaturity going on here. And it could also be that for some of you, with there could be a fire sign in your life who is trying to capture your attention, who is trying to just reach out to you in some way. But I feel that with the Six of Wands reversed, you're just not giving them that. You're not giving them any sort of attention, and maybe this is because you're trying to heal from the situation. Maybe you feel that they're just too immature for you. It could also be where the roles are reversed, where someone in your life who is being very inconsiderate and selfish and not being all that generous. They're being really frugal, or just miserly, actually, and they're not giving you the attention. They're not giving you, they're not rewarding you for your achievements with the Six of Wands reversed. And it seems that I feel like you're trying to get something out of this person. Not really in a bad way, but you're just trying to get some sort of acknowledgement with this Knight of Wands, because I feel that you feel that it would help you heal in some way. I feel like for some of you, this is kind of like a closure thing. But it's just not working out in the end. And it almost feels like your hands are tied, because I have the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Wands reversed. with the Two of Wands reversed, this kind of feels like your hands are just being tied. You don't really have many possibilities to explore. It feels like there's just so many obstacles that keep getting in your way, no matter how many times you try. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed, that signifies to me just constant obstacles. And there's a need to be patient with this Seven of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles reversed here, this to me signifies that maybe you're just a little bit too dependent on this person. I feel like maybe you're a little bit too dependent on this person's validation, on their attention, on like their affirmations and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. What do I want to clarify? I think I want to clarify this Six of Wands reverse. So what is the Six of Wands? What's going on here? What is the Six of Wands? What is this? Okay. So we got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is, I think that for some of you, this is like a family issue. And I also have the Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, and then the Three of Swords. So I feel like, okay. So this, I feel that for a lot of you, this has to do with the home. This has to do with family. This has to do with appearances, reputation, all of that. And I feel like with this King of Pentacles, this person just isn't giving you any sort of recognition. And I feel like they're really hurting you because of that. And we have the Five of Wands reversed. For some of you, you might want to reach out to this person and make amends in some way or apologize, but I feel like they're not giving you the time of day, and so you're heartbroken over this fact, Cancer. It could also be the roles are reversed, where this person is trying to reach out to you, but you're not giving them the time of day because you're secure in your own bag, you're secure within your own self. You don't want to talk to this person, you don't want to recognize them, you don't want to acknowledge them. And so with the Five of Wands reversed, that can just signify a delay in confrontation, whatever this confrontation is, just not wanting to face the situation for what it is. For some of you, I kind of feel like you kind of enjoy the fact that you're hurting this person because this is a way of you getting back at them for them hurting you. Again, this can be a family member. I'm picking up on like a father figure for some of you, but it can just be any sort of family member in your life. Yeah, I feel like you're just trying to delay this opportunity with this person. And I feel like for some of you, or for some of the people that are trying to reach out to you, whether you're trying to reach out to this person, whoever is reaching out to who, to the person who is trying to reach out with this Five of Wands reversed, I feel like they're trying to reverse irreversible damage. So Ten of Pentacles was like stability, right? This is the home, this is a stable foundation, everything is good, right? But if you look at the imagery here, there's a person, or should I say a skeleton, who is like, they have a match and they lit it, and it feels like they kind of want to burn down the house. It feels like they want to burn down the house. And so I feel like with the Five of Wands, they were successful in that, and there's kind of like no regrets. But having this card reverse, it's almost like they regret it, but it's irreversible. They can't, take back what they did. Now you have a burned house. Now you have an unstable foundation. And so there's a lot of heartbreak. And I feel like for some of you, I think that this person intentionally did want to hurt you with this Three of Swords. And there was a lot of pride and ego that took place. Again, this person was very much thinking in their own self-interest. They weren't being considerate of your own feelings. They weren't really thinking everything through. I feel like they really were impulsive with this decision, Knight of Wands. They were very impulsive with this decision. They thought that they were being mature by not talking to you, but I feel like by not talking to you, they ended up really burning a bridge for this relationship between you guys. And so now there's a lot of heartbreak with this Three of Swords, and now there's not really any sort of stable foundation with you anymore. Like, the bridges were burned, and there's no going back now. Let's look into this King of Pentacles reverse. So what's going on with him? Yeah, King of Wands. So someone is very prideful. I feel like this person was very prideful, and they wanted to feel in control of the situation with the Moon reverse, because I feel they wanted to feel in control because there was a lot of subconscious things coming up for them, and they didn't know how to handle it. They didn't know how to face it. And so in order to feel more in control of themselves, they ended up doing some really kind of messed up stuff to feel that they were in control. But again, it was all based in pride and ego. I mean, if you look here, we have the Five of Wands reversed and then the King of Wands. So they're both red, right? So they were working against you. Like, this is the same person to me. They were working against you, I feel like. And they were trying to feel in control of themselves. They were trying to feel in control of the situation. They wanted to manipulate the situation to their advantage, but it didn't work out. And I feel like they were trying to manipulate the situation to their advantage because subconscious things were coming up for them. They were, you know, really starting to see a reflection of themselves, and they didn't want to see that. So they kind of like, they made ripples in the water and to avoid seeing the reflection. You could also be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer or another Cancer or someone who has Pisces or Cancer placements. But yeah, that's what I really see here, is that this person wanted to feel in control of themselves. They wanted to feel in control of their bodies, of their physical self. They wanted to feel in control of the situation, and it's almost like they wanted to do the thing first. They wanted to kind of cut you off first or hurt you first so that you maybe were caught off guard and didn't know how to react or something like that. But I feel like that was the wrong move to make for them, because now they regret it and they see how they messed up, and there's no going back now. That's how it feels for this person. I feel like they were really blinded by their pride and by their ego, and they cut off any sort of communication. Or they just cut off the relationship, whatever this relationship is, whether it's a friendship, like a work relationship, whatever this is, they cut it off too soon, and they did it without thinking. And it's because they were so scared to see their own reflection and to deal with their own inner demons and to deal with their own inner problems. And so now that's all that they have left is their own inner problems, and they're left with not even an inkling of hope for a friendship, I feel like. And so for some of you, the Five of Cups reverse can signify that you just need to heal from the situation, or there's a need to heal from the situation. Because I do think that it may have hurt some of you. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But it's just time to move on from this. So I want to clarify this. It could also be that with the Knight of Wands, again, I feel like this person could be trying to come back as the Knight of Wands, like trying to get your attention, trying to play it off like nothing ever really happened, but the damage is done. There's no way to go back to it, you know, like there's no way to take back your words. There's no way to take back your actions. Like what's done is done, and you have to deal with the consequences now. And you have to look back at your own reflection, because, I mean, what else is there to do? So that's kind of what I'm seeing for some of you. Yeah, Devil reverse. This is a liberation. This is a liberation from a friendship, or just from something in general, something that was really toxic or just unhealthy in general. So let's clarify with this Five of Cups reversed. And I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles reversed, that kind of signifies how this person is going to try to reach out to you, or they want to make amends in some way. They want to, you know, they want to fix the conflict. They want to fix the thing that they messed up on, right? But their hands are tied. Their hands are tied. Two of Wands reversed. Their hands are tied. They don't have any other options to explore, because they went in guns blazing, and now they don't have any bullets left. They have nothing left. They have absolutely no ammunition left. So now they're vulnerable, essentially. And so with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, there's a blockage here. There's some sort of blockage that is taking place. Whatever this is, it could be that you're refusing to talk to them, you're refusing to see them, you're refusing to have any sort of contact with them, which, I mean, I understand. So I feel like, you know, this person is going to have a hard time, I think, mending things. This person is going to have a hard time mending things with you. There's going to be constant blockages that is preventing them from either reaching out to you. For some of them, it could just be their own inner selves, their own like inner demons, just preventing them from reaching out, or it could just be like external factors that just stop them from reaching out. Because I do think that they want to offer something. Okay, so let's clarify this Five of Cups reversed. What is this Five of Cups reversed here? So we have the Ace of Swords reversed, and then we have, we have the Ten of Wands reversed here. So this is a liberation of a burden, of course, and then the Ace of Swords reversed, and then the Lover. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You know, a Gemini could be the one who like fucked or who messed things up for you guys, and they're trying to reach back out to you. But it could also just signify you trying to make the right choice. Okay. So 5 of Cups is healing. It's a need to reflect on the situation. It's just healing from disappointment, and there is an upside. The grass is greener on the other side for you. 10 of Wands reverse, it's like, even though you were hurt from the situation, yes, you were disappointed from the situation and what was done to you, or, you know, the roles can be reversed where you did this to someone else, where you just, what is that thing? Like you shot the gun too quickly. I don't think that's the right phrase, but you shot things way too quickly. You did things way too quickly. Cancer, where, yeah, like you might have really ruined a really nice friendship. Some of you might have really ruined a really nice friendship, Cancer, because of like your own doubts, or because there was a lot of like subconscious things going on and you couldn't handle it. So in order to feel comfortable and in order to feel in control of yourself, you did something really reckless. So either way, it could be like, you know, whatever. Okay, so with the 5 of Cups reversed, for those who were hurt and disappointed, whether it was you or the other person, yes, you were disappointed, but it feels like a burden off of your shoulders at the end of the day. And there's a lack of communication here. I mean, there is a lack of mental clarity from the situation. There's a little bit of a lack of closure, which I understand, because, you know, you want to know why they did what they did, or, you know, what made them, like, what what made them go over the edge. But at the end of the day, you can't wait for someone to give you your own closure. So with the Ace of Swords reverse, it's like you need to take the initiative to just leave the situation, to walk away from the situation, and to move forward and to do your own thing. And to liberate yourself from this weight here, because it does feel like an unnecessary burden, and it's just it's not up to you. It's not up to you. I feel like this person was really projecting their own insecurities onto you, and they did a lot of reckless things, and I feel that it's just not up to you to carry that burden. It's not up to you to carry their traumas or to carry their inner conflict. It's not up to you to do anything. So you just need to release yourself from this whole situation. Don't linger on the whole thing. Like, if it already happened, then it happened. You know, there's nothing that you can change about the past. And it's up to you whether you want to make amends with them. I personally wouldn't recommend it, because I feel like they have a lot of stuff to work on their own. And I feel like they kind of have showed their own true colors in this situation, and I just feel like it's just not right. But again, it's up to you to make the decision, because we do have the Lovers. So you're presented with a decision. You have to think about the long term rather than being tempted to fall into what feels right in that moment. So take that for what it is. But I really do suggest for you to separate yourself from the situation and to just do your own thing. Because with the Ace of Swords, again, there's a lack of mental clarity. You want that closure. You want to understand why this person did what they did, or this other person wants to understand why they did what they did. But at the end of the day, there has to be a sort of liberation, because it's not even your burden to carry, or it's not their burden to carry. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Actually, well, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and leave off with the little affirmation, and then after that I'll leave off with a what's it called, with some messages from my spirit animal oracle, and then we will be on our way, my loves. All right. Okay, so we have love, and then at the bottom of the deck we have don't take it personally, which I think is a really good one. So, love. Love is a many-splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to your favorite song? And then we have, don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like, maybe they just pooped their pants. Yeah, that's probably it. So definitely don't take it personally. Detach yourself from the situation, and just know that this person is just projecting onto you because they have their own inner stuff to deal with. But at the same time, it's not fair that they're projecting onto you. So if you need to, detach yourself from the situation. Because it's not your responsibility. It's not your burden to deal with. So if you need to, walk away. And don't let these people try to... How do I say this? Don't let people try to overstep your boundaries because they don't have their own boundaries. So they don't have boundaries of their own. So take that for what it is. Take it how it resonates, my love. All right, so now we're going to go into the Spirit Animal Oracle. What messages does Cancer need to hear at this time? All right. What message does Cancer need to hear at this time? Okay. All right, we have bring a gentle touch, and then we have be peace. So this to me just says, be gentle with yourself. Don't take things personally, like the affirmation says. Don't take everything to heart because this person is projecting onto you. Just be peaceful. Remain in your own peace. Remain within your own self. Assert your boundaries if you need to. Just go along with the situation. And both of them, to me, talk about like peace and tranquility and being gentle and kind of remaining calm throughout this entire situation, because for some of you this can be really like anxiety inducing, and I don't blame you. This can be a very stressful situation for some of you, and you might feel very hurt, but I need you to like detach from all of this and realize that this isn't a personal attack on you. This is literally another person projecting their insecurities, their fears, their pains onto you, and they took it out on you. And of course, it's not fair that they did that, but it's not. You have the choice to react or not. And so I feel like it's just important to not, if you want to, try to get back at them or try to retaliate or fire back, I wouldn't recommend it. I would just say, do your own thing, be kind to them even though they have been mean, but also be kind but detach yourself, essentially. Be kind, but let them know that they've crossed the line and, you're not going to be that person that you were for them in the past, essentially. Like, that's basically what it is. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope it resonates. If it does, let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear your feedback. And give the video a big thumbs up if you really liked it. Share the video if you want to, and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you so desire. You can find me on social media on Twitter and Instagram at Sinfulpluto. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at sinfulpluto.com. So, yeah. I really hope you enjoyed that, Cancer. Yeah. Make sure to take care of yourself. Meditate, practice yoga, journal, reflect, do all of the things. So I think that's what I'm going to leave you off with. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you soon. Drink water. And yeah, I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later.